Kimmel sexually harasses Sarah Sanders on live TV. He wakes up to brutal surprise by Rebecca DeCirio, Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. Jimmy Kimmel is in a lot of hot water today, and it all started when he decided to become a far leftist political pundit on his nightly talk show. Kimmel has been attacking President Donald Trump and anyone in his administration, but now he has gone too far. The celebrity talk show host sexually harassed Sahrah Huckabee Sanders on live TV, and just hours later, he woke up to a brutal surprise. Jimmy Kimmel started to go off the rails when he decided to cozy up to Senator Chuck Schumer over President Donald Trump's plan to end Obamacare. Kimmel's huge mistake was becoming Schumer's mouthpiece on the healthcare debate. We all remember Kimmel's tearful appeal during his December 11th broadcast when he brought out his sick infant son as a propaganda piece. What you may not know is Kimmel's teary monologue was filled with downright lies about Trump's tax cuts affecting healthcare. And all his misinformation came straight from crying Chucky Schumer's bag of dirty tricks. Ever since Kimmel had a direct line to Schumer, and that's how the once funny comedian turned into an obnoxious, lying political hack, attacking President Trump on a nightly basis. Well, Kimmel didn't disappoint the Trump haters on Wednesday night's broadcast. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders is now so hated by the left, she is their new target. Why? Trump's press secretary has turned out to be a savvy, smart, and tough as nails opponent to the mainstream media, which she deals with daily. Oh, they try to trip her up, but she always comes back with one-liners that make them look like fools. So Sanders has been put on the Hollywood crowd's hit list. She's been personally attacked by Rosie O'Donnell numerous times. Cher also attacked Sanders' looks and got a good smackdown by patriots. And now we have Jimmy Kimmel, who just sexually harassed the White House press secretary on live TV. The Daily Caller reports last night's talk show host, Jimmy Kimmel, mashed up fake news and orgasms in a joke about Sarah Huckabee Sanders Wednesday night during a segment on Jimmy Kimmel Live. The host made 5 Valentine's Day cards for various members of the Trump administration. For Sarah Sanders, he decided to joke about her sexually, saying that her card would read, "I like my orgasms like I like my news." Fake. Wow, a far leftist male celebrity decides to sexually harass a woman on live TV under the guise that it's a joke. Which part of the hashtag #MeToo movement did Jimmy Kimmel miss? Let's take a quick listen on this one.
Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders has a card. She says, "I like my orgasms like I like my news." Special counsel Robert Mueller even pitched in. He's got a fun way about him. Happy Valentine's Day. I regret to inform you you're under federal investigation. President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, pitched in. He asks, "Who's your Vlad?" And last but certainly not least, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, "Girl, is your body a pre-existing condition? Because I don't want it to be covered."
Well, you can see. So you may be thinking, well, it's really disgusting, but is it sexual harassment? The definition of sexual harassment is harassment typically of a woman in a workplace or other professional or social situation involving the making of unwanted sexual advances or obscene remarks. So yes, Kimmel's unwanted obscene remarks in such a setting are sexual harassment. Jimmy Kimmel woke up to being lambasted on social media as Americans delivered a brutal surprise to the loser talk show host. So in the middle of the hashtag #MeToo movement, Jimmy Kimmel decides it's okay to be a sexual bully by trying to embarrass Sarah Sanders. Of course, Kimmel gets a pass because he's a Democrat and Sarah is President Trump's press secretary. Liberal double standard on full display, tweeted CJ Reno. Juhadi also felt Kimmel was sexually harassing Sanders using the hashtag #MeToo and hashtag #TimesUp hashtags. She wrote, Jimmy Kimmel jokes about Sahrah Sanders having fake orgasms for Valentine's Day, hashtag #MeToo and hashtag #TimesUp. David Ingham blasted Kimmel, tweeting this. Just shows to the ignorance and low-level humor of this man. He's to be pitted along with the low left, Jimmy Kimmel Live, your rule of thumb. When the lack of talent fails, then resort to vulgarity. Very good. Bonnet Fan 47 remarked on the left's growing hypocrisy, tweeting about Kimmel, so the left isn't satisfied with hate speech. They want to be disgustingly vicious as well. No wonder I don't watch American TV networks anymore. They have become outrageously disgusting. I agree with that too. Top Cat, let Jimmy have it, tweeting, Kimmel is a typical Democrat, sexual pervert / harasser. He just uses his sexual predator supporting network to do his filthy deeds. Does anyone still watch? The rising hate from the Hollywood crowd for Sahrah Sanders is so disgusting, yet she lets it roll off her with ease in public. I can't imagine what it would be like to be targeted by these leftist monsters on a daily basis. It must be her strongly rooted faith in God and her love of our country that keep her sane and focused on what matters. Her job is one of the toughest in the Washington, D.C. swamp. The press secretary has become the darling of Trump supporters who are so grateful to have such a stellar voice speaking on behalf of the president. We all want her to know we have her back and will always defend her from these so-called celebrities who are vile, vulgar, vicious, and without honor. Sahrah Sanders is out of Jimmy Kimmel's league. She'd mop the floor with that two-bid huckster, and he'd never know what hit him. You know, I mean, it is a form of sexual harassment. Since they're so into this hashtag #MeToo scenario, I would assume, yeah. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't think twice about it. I would not just blow it off. But at the same time, they stand for this hashtag #MeToo that Hillary Clinton's trying to push. You know, give me a break, Hillary. You're a very disturbed woman that they support, these leftists support this witch. I mean, give me a break. That's all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.